Okay, so today's video is about anal glands. Straight away you can see I'm not much of an artist and my handwriting is a bit like chook scratchings, but this is quite a common issue, so I think it's an important one for me to try to demonstrate. So the anal glands are basically a scent gland, and the evolutionary purpose of these glands was almost like a calling card. So when a dog has a bowel movement, cats also have anal glands, but we most commonly see the problem in dogs. As the dog has its poo, these glands would be expressed onto the poo, and it's got a distinct smell, so it's their way of marking their territory. So when dogs are smelling each other's bums, this is actually what they're smelling. They're smelling the anal glands to see if they've come across this dog before. So normally we'd expect these glands to pretty much look after themselves, so they're emptied when the dog has a bowel movement and they're fine. But we do find some dogs have problems with it, and we don't really understand why that is, whether it's a conformational thing, whether there's a dietary component. There's a whole pile of different reasons, and there's probably a combination of things that causes it. But basically the glands, they just sit on each side of the bum, in those sort of positions. Sorry, it's a very bad diagram. So when dogs the main sign we see with anal gland problems is the dog scooting their bum on the ground. So a lot of people think it might be worms. In most cases with adult dogs, it's going to be an anal gland problem that causes it. So if your dog is scooting on the ground, it's quite important to get them into the vet to have their anal glands expressed. It's quite an easy procedure. Basically what we do is put our finger inside the bottom and squeeze the contents out, and that's generally all that's needed. We find that with early intervention, we rarely get infections and other such problems, but we can sometimes also get anal sac abscesses. So that can be because we get a particularly nasty infection, or if the gland can't be expressed, whether the duct gets blocked or there's a clot or something in there, then we can find that we get an abscess and it bursts out through the skin just next to the rectum. So if that happens, then we do need to look towards a little bit more intervention. So that might be some painkillers, maybe some antibiotics, and sometimes it may even be surgery. So generally with anal glands, if they just need expressing on an intermittent basis, so whether that's every month, every 3 months, or every year, that's an easy thing to do. If we have recurrent infections or they need their glands expressed weekly or fortnightly, then we may look at removing the glands, but we try to avoid that if we can, because it is quite an uncomfortable procedure. So yeah, that's really what we're looking at with anal glands. If your dog's scooting its bum on the ground, give us a call and we can get it sorted for you.